Well, it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Can't be mad at it. Just got to do the work and get it right. Hopefully we got 28 days to NMRA. Well, hell, it's 25 days now or 26 days. And we pretty much have to rebuild a whole motor or buy a new one or something.
Listen up, just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you ever saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born.
So we've been having some timing issues as of lately with the car, so we decided to tear the front of it apart and take a look at the timing chain. So we checked the distributor gear for any excessive wear, the cam gear, put a new bushing in, and torqued it back down to spec. Put it back together. But apparently that wasn't enough.
We broke it good this time, chasing this dumbass timing stuff that we had going on with it. But this video is not going to be a fancy one. We're going to tear the top end of this apart. Dave's going to try to help us the best he can and see how much damage is in it. So the format of the video, we're going to get as far as I can on the top end. Pretty much going to get the cylinder heads off, probably get the camshaft out, but we'll probably have to take the radiator out. Regardless, I'm pretty much pulling the whole motor. I'm going to wait till Cousin Paul and Fred get here tomorrow, and we're going to get the transmission out because we can do that in 30 minutes. And I want to get this thing buttoned up to where I can literally take it, pull the hood off, and then yank it and get it over to the machine shop. Well, I don't know how much damage is there, but we're about to find out. Not going to spend a whole lot of time showing you how to tear it down. We're just going to get right into the damage. So we got pretty far. We got most of the top end ready to come out. Let's get ready to pull the passenger head. Got some other, we're almost ready for the timing chain too. So like I said, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time showing you the teardown, but I'm just going to show you straight up what we're going to do. But we did find a spark plug, but we did find a bad spark plug. That's definitely smashed. That valve is definitely bent, wherever it's at. Oh, you can see it right there. Right here. Bet the head's damaged too. I would figure. I don't even want to look at it. Well, we got the first head off. Yep. Definitely got some damage up in here. Bent the shit out of that last valve. Pretty much took out broke number 2. Piston's not in good shape either. All of them got touched. Look at that. Wow. Not good. Okay, so we got the other cylinder head out, and you can see number 7 exhaust got hit. Number 8 intake. Not looking good. These are the old style AFR wormholes. What we might end up doing is just repairing these cylinder heads. Probably going to need some work done on both of them. And I'm just going to have him just weld this all the way up and put these on the 387. Won't be a total loss. We can pull the valve train back off and use them in another set of heads. Those are really heavy for 387. As far as the actual motor is concerned, had some touch. This is the one that bent, didn't break off. And you can see pretty much every one of the exhaust ones touched, including this last intake one. But again, this is the catastrophe you get from, pretty sure that as soon as we get into here, the cam pin, the sheared for whatever reason. This thing was just begging to get rebuilt. I mean, we had plans to put the 410 Windsor in the white car in like July because we were going to take a break, remember? We had talked about that, but the way things worked out, the 410 wasn't ready. There was just some time sinks that were involved with pistons. We ended up selling the old 410 that used to be in it, and we got a dark 410 that we're going to build instead. We got to get this motor out and tore down the rest of the way. I'm going to show you the timing chain real quick, and we'll tear the rest of the motor down tomorrow and the next, later on in the video. And then we'll take it over to Dalk Performance Racing Engines and try to make a big push for the next 3 weeks. Okay, so we got the timing chain cover off and definitely sheared a pin. But look at this. This was torqued to 45, just like factory specs. This is a 3/8 factory bolt. Look at this. I don't understand. It wasn't stripped. Installed with 45 pounds. I don't understand. It had even the ARP stuff on it. Yep, sheared the pin right off. Look at that. Good Lord. Yep, ruined the gear. Well, the pin's still in it. Actually. Shear the pin right off. I just don't understand why that walked. That doesn't make any sense to me. Look at the bushing here. Took a beating. On what though? So also check this out. Like it doesn't feel real awesome on those threads. Almost like the camshaft threads like wore out. Get in a little deeper on the camshaft and it's fine, but obviously it's not going to be that far. But you come out a little bit where the shim is and where the gear is. Look at that. I mean, technically this bolt should be nice and, you know, it should snug up. You know, when you're going to screw it into the, you know, camshaft, it should be, you know, it shouldn't be loose like that. So we'll come over here to one of my camshafts and see the difference in thread. Maybe the bolt's just messed up. This is why you drill these things for 7/16 at this point. You try to make boost and make horsepower. You just drill this damn bolt out and have the cam either ordered with double pins and a 7/16 bolt or whatever. Good Lord. So now we get to clean up all of our mess and start organizing for what we got going on. I mean, we're going to make an attempt to try to get this stuff, you know, rectified and get this engine ready for the rest of the season. It needed to be brought out and rebuilt anyways. It's got 4 years on it. And, I mean, I can't be mad at it. It's done everything we wanted it to do on no prep, on prep, on true street shit. You know, it was tired when we put it in there a year ago when the 410 did the same damn things. A cam pin claimed both of my motors. And it does you know, as soon as I started messing with two steps and putting heavier valve spring seats on my motor, that's when things started going crazy. I never thought that I would get to that level with this motor, and it would have been probably double pinned years ago. Obviously, the 410 that we have rebuilt now is being double pinned as we speak. When, you know, the rest of the parts come in, and this motor is going to get double pinned as well. It's just the nature of the beast, man. You know, there's only so much that can handle. And I think we're going to actually drill the camshaft out to 7/16 as well. I heard you can do that with a ARP bolt, and it helps quite a bit. Regardless of what happens, we got a coil on plug that we're going to add to this thing. So we're literally, if we even get a chance to make the rest of the events this year, we're coming in hot, like, and not even tested. But we're not going to quit. You know, we're not going to give up. You know, as much as I want to say, F it, this is the end of the season, it is what it is. And make that little sad post like, oh, I can't do it no more or whatever. I mean, I just got to suck it up and try. I got to at least try. So big thanks to Dog Performance Racing Engine. He came up with a plan, and we're going to try to execute it. It all depends on, you know, we're going to be down to the wire this month, if at all. If you guys enjoy this sort of stuff, I'm going to bring it to you, and you guys are going to experience the failures just as much as the successes. That's what we do here on the channel. And I do appreciate you guys for watching and hearing me ramble. I didn't do a whole lot of disassembly because it's just basically taking a motor apart. It would have been super boring as it already is. But there's the damage. It's broke this time. It just needs to come out and get right. But I appreciate you guys for watching. You know, you guys keep me motivated here on the channel, and I thank you for everything you do for the channel. Big shout out to my members. Check out that join button below. They seen all the carnage a week ago when we were taking this apart. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. We'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. What do you think of my boat anchor?
That's not a boat anchor. That's a little, she's a little skipper right here. She's a boat anchor.